Hey, it's me, Mio Hiroshi, and today I bring some more Heroes of the Storm. It's going to be a tutorial about one of the 5 maps that are available in the alpha stage. We're still in the alpha stage. Soon will be closed beta. It's getting really close, only 2 weeks left. 13th of January, and hopefully together with the closed beta will be the ranked system launched. I will definitely show you some of my ranked matches. But enough about the future, let's talk about one of the 5 maps that I have prepared for you, Cursed Hallow. In this map, like in any map, the main objective is to destroy the enemy's core. If you destroy the core, you win the game. So to get to the core, you need to destroy a keep, a wall that is in front of the keep, a fort, and then another wall that's in front of the fort. And to help with this, in the Cursed Hallow map, you have to collect tributes that spawn randomly over the map. There are certain spots where the tributes will spawn, but there are many of these locations on the map, so I haven't really found any way to predict where exactly it's going to spawn. There might be a trick, I have no clue, but I do think Blizzard has made it random. And with these tributes, if you collect 3 of them, you will get an enemy debuff, a debuff on the enemy, and basically it means that all the enemy minions will only have 1 HP. This means that your minion waves will just one-shot every single minion, or yourself, you will just one-shot the entire enemy minion wave with an ability. Plus the towers, the keeps and the forts, they all don't attack for 1.5 minutes. So in this 1.5 minutes you need to make sure that you push to get to that core and destroy it, so you win the match. Very important is to also prevent the enemy from taking these tributes, because otherwise you get cursed and you will have the pressure on you. So without further ado, let's go watch Cursed Hallow. Okay, so we're in the loading screen, and as you can see here, collect tributes. After 3 tributes you curse your enemies, and cursed forts and minions. Forts don't attack, keeps also don't, towers don't attack, and cursed minions are reduced to 1 HP. This is my team: Stitches, Zeratul, a Lily, a Jaina, and a Tyrant.
Prepare yourself for battle.
And the enemy team is also Zeratul, a Nova, a ETC, a Tyrael, and a Raynor.
The battle begins in 10 seconds.
There are 2 towers on this map. Here's
5,
one,
4,
and here's the other one.
2, 1.
And these towers
Let
give
the
vision.
battle begin.
So that's why you see Tyrant here running to this tower to capture it. And bump, vision. And on the other side, Raynor is running to it. And myself on Zeratul. And Raynor captures it first, but I just capture it back. And Raynor tries to capture it again. It's kind of a cat and mouse game. And there comes Nova, also to just recapture it. Two against 1 is a bit too much, so I'll wait and just get back again, capture it. Meanwhile, they try to gank here with 3 people in the middle, but Tyrant is playing very safe, just staying back. That's not really an opening. At the same time, I find the Zeratul, deal some damage. So I saw him walking bottom, I know there's gonna happen something in bot lane, so I'm following. There are healing wells on the map, so once you get low, just click the healing well and get healed. But we're still waiting at the moment for the first tribute to spawn. Then the real battles start. It's going to be an attempt for a gank again in middle with the two stealth characters, but Tyrant sees it coming, just falls back. Nothing is happening. Meanwhile, Nova captured the tower in the top, so I'm gonna recapture it after I based. Still hanging around mid, hoping for an opening to gank, but Tyrant's not stupid. Find the Zeratul again. And it's a chase, but I'm just also running away, so that's the profit of having a cloaked champion. And there's the first tribute spawning at 240. And people all go, as you can see on the minimap, towards the bottom to try and capture it. Except for ETC, he stays in the top. Apparently the red team chooses to sacrifice the first tribute and get a level advantage. Because at this moment there's nobody in mid, nobody in top for the blue team, while there are people from the red team there soaking up the experience, and you can see here the discrepancy already in levels. They're an entire level ahead basically, just for farming the lanes. And it's a train. Going to be a gank again in middle. And I'm following it up together with the Tyrant. And that's first blood. And a new tribute spawned at 420. So that's 1 minute and 40 seconds in between them. But it's totally random. I have looked up if there is anyone out there that knew anything about the timings, but it's just completely random. I was body blocking the ETC there, as you saw, to try and prevent him from interrupting our Tyrant. And now we just have to run because we're completely outmatched and outnumbered. We did get a tribute, but 2 people died for it. It's very easy to interrupt someone that's capturing a tribute. You only have to auto attack him once or hit him with a skill. This interrupts him and he needs to start channeling all over again. So if you see someone from the enemy team trying to capture the tribute, just try and auto attack him. Try to interrupt him. And there's the next one. 5 minute 35. So out of nowhere it goes really fast. And the blue team is there earlier again, finding Rainer. As you can see here, Nova interrupted it with her ultimate. The enemy team, because they soaked up more XP, already have their ultimates. So this is just a losing battle. There's no way we can win this without our ultimates. So very well played by the red team to get level 10 faster and just win the team fight to get the tribute. As you can see here in the bottom, it's 2 versus 1. You can also see this in the game. And enemy team swaps to get the boss mob. There are 3 different camps. 1 boss mob, 1 bruiser camp and 1 siege camp in the map on each side. And the boss camp is of course the strongest. My own team retaliates with our own boss capture. At the same time, I'm in the top trying to stop this. Meanwhile, the enemy team also captured the bruiser camp, who's gonna charge through the middle. And if they capture the siege camp, which the enemy Zeratul is already going for, that one will charge through the bottom lane. And our boss mob also charged through the bottom lane towards the towers. And the enemy team is also sending multiple people to defend. Zeratul actually went for defending instead of capturing the siege. And there's a new tribute spawning after we captured the bruiser camp. So I'm cleaning up the bruisers in the mid. Still level behind, but at least we have our ultimates. And because I killed the bruiser in the middle, we just think level 12. But we're still level behind. And everyone died except for Lily. And now it's 2-2. And this is a big wave in the middle. So Raynor and Zeratul are gonna clean it up. Meanwhile, Stitches went top, Jaina went bottom. And I went to capture the siege camp. That will charge up through the top lane after I kill it. Jaina is in the meantime doing work in the bottom lane, already killed the tower and the gate. That's some good experience for the team. But as you can see here in the top, we're still a whole level behind. Tyra and the Lily come to help. I meanwhile rotated to mid to soak up this experience.
Who can gather this one?
And there is a new tribute. Whoever gets this one will curse the enemy team. It's 2 against 2. So this one is very important. But at this moment, Raynor died in the bottom lane. So if now the blue team goes to the top, they will always win, because it's 5 versus 4. And then EDC is actually getting caught as well. And that's a curse. Stitches took it. You can see the curse here, of course, the timer. But you can also see it on the buildings. You see the little Raven Lord icon. And it's important when you have cursed the enemy to watch this timer, because you should not push much further afterwards. That's a lot of experience for the blue team. Out of nowhere they're ahead in XP. Stitches took in the meanwhile the middle lane down and is also pushing for this fort. In the bottom there was a big minion wave that already destroyed the fort as well. So out of nowhere blue team is a whole level ahead just because of the curse. So with that extra talent advantage, you can just keep pushing.
Enough.
now we just capture the enemy camps on their side because we have an advantage.
My thirst subsides. Gather truth if you wish my favor.
I'm waiting here to see what the enemy team is gonna do. Throw them all in the bubble. And that was 4 people dead. So none of us. And now together with the Knights camp we can just push. Jaina's getting caught. But it does not matter because we're capturing the boss camp. And I'm gonna solo the bruiser camp here in the bottom. Everyone based because the enemy team is going to defend the top. That means that we can capture the bottom again, the bottom boss. Still 2 levels ahead now, well, 1 and a bit. This big boy is going to slam down the gate. And he died just before the gate died. Meanwhile, I soloed the siege camp here in the top. They're gonna push as well, again the top lane. The middle lane was already being pushed by the bruiser camp, and now the bottom lane is gonna get pushed. And the next tribute is still important, because if the red team gets it, then they will curse the blue team. But Raynor got caught. And he died, so again it will be an unfavorable fight for them. Also ETC is low. And I almost killed Nova, but Stitches already in the meantime took the tribute. Because they were too busy trying to run back. Same time the Golem took down the front gate here in the bottom. And he soaked up all the cannonballs from the towers. So that means that the bottom is also very easy to take down. But since they were running to bottom to get the golem, the mid gate is also barely alive. And there goes Tyrael. While this is going on all in the middle, I'm pushing bottom lane.
Tribute in my name.
And since the tribute is spawning, I have all the time to just capture it while my team is pushing here. The siege minions are still sieging. I'm just capturing the tribute, and it's again 2 versus 2. The enemies are not really getting out of their base. They're pressured too much by the siege camp and the bruiser camps and the boss camps. There the entire wall is down. The rest is sieging the middle. Also the entire wall is down there. We're 2 levels ahead. The enemy team just cannot fight us because we have our level 20 talent. They don't. And I'm pressuring bottom. The only 2 towers that are not down yet. Meanwhile, a fight in the middle. But with Lily's sustain and the Tyrant heals, it's just really easy to siege. Another tribute, being chased by the Zeratul, but as you can see, no match. Especially with the heals from the Tyrant. And the Lily is gonna capture the tribute again, and then we'll curse them and push again. Still we're level 20 compared to level 18. Enemies just cannot get out of the base, they will get destroyed if they do. Nova is very brave and tries to interrupt.
My favor is yours, heroes. Your enemies
But
shall
Stitches didn't see
fall.
her. And she gets away.
My curse upon you.
I'm capturing the Bruiser Camp, so the Bruiser Camp will automatically, during the curse, push as well. And that helps tremendously. Meanwhile, the Siege Camp is also captured for the bottom to push the bottom. When the minion wave is already there, so the keep is taking a lot of damage. And now this tower as well because of the siege minions. The middle is already being taken down, together with the help from the Bruiser Camp. And the top lane is soon to be down as well, if we don't just end the match. Ooh, a nice hook and a gorge from Stitches. He died in his belly. Top is taken down by the minion wave. Bottom is down by the minion wave, and look at all these minions now. This is just unstoppable. They're still cursed for a whole few seconds. End of the match. Thank you for watching, and hopefully you learned something. See you next time. Bye bye.